downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one. That DB can cut off and take the other way.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
From the gun, Milroe. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Dragon 60. Go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Down to the 10. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dante Pettis to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Not must have. Yeah, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Yellow.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
A give left side to Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
47 on the
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Caught out wide. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to Genty. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
Second down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
On 3rd down, Genty. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hold it ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready?
First down throw here from Milroe. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Motion a receiver left.
Go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This is Genty on second. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready? 68, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Pistol now for Milroe. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pavement.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
14, Commanders 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18.
Milroe with it on first. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one here. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
70 Lions.
Milroe looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go. 19 Sergeant, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
To the air, Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This finds Cooks, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8.
Third and just 2 to go.
Third and 2.
Yellow.
Here he is on third and short. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Milrow. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milrow. First and 10. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Working quickly here. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling and takes it. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
14 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
We've set it down from 37.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Tight end in motion left. From the gun, Milrow. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17, Falcons 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Not the kick to bring out of the end zone, Brock. He is stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been.
You could feel, even up at the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. There's a line.
Warren quick on the draw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Throwing the out route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That pass caught by Strange. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Evans now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Milroe from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
First down throw here from Milroe. Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And he's going to be dragged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. It's a gain
Man in
of
motion
17
here.
yards. And the Washington first down.
Milroe with it on first. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Mustang 19.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man near the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Straight from Manapon, rolling out to Durban, I was putting with some brawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out at halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick.
Throwing here, Milrow. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Genty from the gun. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Milrow to throw on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He puts a mare under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, Milrow to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 right. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Here's the backup. First throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Evans now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Huntley looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, the football's loose. And the Falcons scoop it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, Ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Finds Hunter downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 17. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Evans now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw Lance. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway.
Ready.
To the air, Lance. Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Johnson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. My side.
I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And have him gain about a handful there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yellow. Our side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Mahomes. Called in left side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing here, Huntley. Chased out to his right. He can run it. It's a small gain up to the 38. To a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Mykel Williams.
It's a pickup of 3.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
At the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. And no surprise here, they decline the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
Get up! Cowboy 80!
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready! Go!
They'll go play action. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Buffalo 18!
Ball flag is down here. This might be a free play. Escapes the pocket. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Tremaine Edmunds has it. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Ready!
Motioning him from the slot right. Huntley now to throw. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Here we go, set! Rocco! Ready!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ty felt on the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Come on! Set! Panther and left!
Third and long for him here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Almost 16 yards.
19 strikes! 19!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Warren running between the tackles. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Down and 6.
Yellow. 50, yellow. Go on,
To the air on third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. To throw, here's Huntley. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go.
Huntley. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Huntley. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Coverage by Jerry Jones.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Flush down out to his left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Yellow.
Trying an inside give to Ward. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Yellow.
On second down, Ward gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up third and 8.
Third and 8.
Yellow.
They'll go again with Warren. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two. Go on, Eddie.
Going for it with one. And this isn't going to get it. So they stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.